Nigeria faces significant challenges from annual flooding, a problem made worse by climate change. Floods affect millions of people, causing economic losses, displacing communities and damaging infrastructure. As climate change continues, with more rainfall and rising sea levels, Nigeria becomes more vulnerable to floods. This report looks at the current measures in place to prevent floods and suggests sustainable solutions to reduce these yearly disasters. Nigeria has put in place several strategies to prevent floods, such as building dams, levees, and drainage systems.
Some of the recommendations include, but are not limited to, community sensitization and awareness campaign to ensure early desilting and clearing of debris in water bodies to prevent blockages, monitoring of dam discharge and regulations, as well as creating detention dams and the need for subnational entities to mobilize flood-prone communities to clear waterways and channels and to relocate from floodplains.
The country also uses early warning systems to inform communities about upcoming floods. However, these measures often fall short because of poor maintenance, bad urban planning, and weak enforcement of environmental laws. This efficiency in managing flood risk shows the need for a more comprehensive and integrated approach to flood prevention.
To further address the incessant flood incidents in the country coming from the river Benue axis, the ministry has taken steps to arrest this situation by completing the study and design of the Hausa Dam in Adamawa State, which will serve as a buffer dam to contain excess water from the Lago Dam in Cameroon. Also, the ministry, in collaboration with the Benue State Ministry of Water Resources, has undertaken pre-feasibility studies for the location of proposed flood detention and retention dams on the tributaries of River Benue on River Stura, Mo and Pete.
Climate change has made flooding in Nigeria worse and more frequent. Increased rainfall, unpredictable weather patterns, and rising sea levels lead to more severe flood events. These changes put a strain on the existing flood prevention infrastructure, which is often outdated and not ready for extreme weather. Both urban and rural areas suffer from repeated flood disasters, showing the urgent need for better flood management strategies that can adapt to changing conditions. To fight annual flooding effectively, Nigeria needs to adopt several approaches. One key approach is integrated water resources management. This means using and managing water resources in a way that balances the needs of people, agriculture, and industry. By doing this, water resources can be used more sustainably, reducing the risk of floods.
The ministry is also developing irrigable areas totaling over 15,000 hectares, which is nearing completion. This will be handed over to farmers by the end of the third quarter of the year 2024.
Another important solution is using nature-based methods. This includes restoring wetlands, reforesting watersheds, and preserving natural floodplain.
The Lagos State government should please desist from its plans to build link roads to the wetlands through Magodo Phase 2 estate, but instead construct a road from Otedola underpass, which is currently free of developments and unencumbered. This will put nobody or interest under needless stress and danger.
These actions can help the environment absorb excess water, reducing the impact of floods. Nature-based solutions are often more sustainable and can provide long-term benefits for flood prevention. Upgrading existing infrastructure like dams, levees and drainage systems is also crucial. These upgrades should be paired with regular maintenance to ensure they can handle severe weather events.
This initiative saves farmers about 12,000 naira per hectare per day, which is the cost used to produce fuel to power irrigation pumps.
The importance of this dam cannot be overemphasized, especially at this time when the country is faced with food insecurity. And I urge the minister to primarily consider putting facilities for irrigation in place.
I have personally donated a solar power irrigation pump for this community for utilization of this particular facility. To the governor of Kogi State, that we need more land, we need more irrigable land for irrigation in the country.
Additionally, enforcing strict building codes and zoning laws can prevent construction in high-risk flood areas. This reduces the vulnerability of infrastructure and communities to flooding. The Lagos State Commissioner for Environment and Water Resources, Mr. Tokunbo Wahab, and his team are back at the Arojobe area of Maryland. Barely a week after he visited the area to serve notice to property owners whose structures are blocking the System 1 drainage channel. Those whose properties have been marked are here to meet with the commissioner, who promises to re-examine the alignment drainage design for the area.
We've taken like 80 meters away from this site, from what we had on Sunday, which was like, just stop every work, let us review and let us be very realistic.
Next stop is Mendevilla Estate, Maryland. A portion of the estate is sitting on System 1 water channel Odo Yalaru. The commissioner maintains that structures blocking the drainage path will have to give way.
Sir, it's about what was written. If a panel was set up, are we saying that what the Lagos State government did as of 2009, 2011 was wrong? And we also went ahead and entered a consent judgment on this same issue?
You can climb, just climb on this, and then you can sink yourself. You can even take the alignment yourself. You can take the alignment yourself. He's sitting right inside Oduyalaru.
To the surprise of the residents, a bulldozer is already on ground to bring down the fence. Residents vent their frustration.
This is not right. This is not what we discussed. No notification, nothing. How will you do this?
So it just makes a mockery of what the developers are trying to throw at government. How come they had access to confidential filed document of government? When I asked the question, the lawyer bolted. It's criminal, it's not fair. Which meant you have access to somebody in there and releasing documents, so you could as well have doctored the documents. All what we're trying to do is to deflood the state. It's a coastal state. The bridge that is running through Okwebi is a massive infrastructure that we can't hold back. Now, we have also saved like 85% of the houses in that estate. But some houses had to go for that water to move and for that infrastructure to be sustainable.
Lastly, raising awareness and involving local communities in flood prevention efforts are essential. Educating people about flood risk and how to prepare for them can enhance the community's ability to respond to flood events. Engaged and informed communities are better equipped to take proactive measures and reduce the impact of floods. To address the annual flooding in Nigeria, a holistic approach is necessary. This approach should combine modern engineering with nature-based practices and strong community involvement.